Let's move to GIT quickly. Now we have got some less time. I have exceeded somewhat because of the orientation. I think I still have 10 minutes more, 15 minutes more. Okay, let's see GIT. These are pure theory questions. Salivary secretions that are around 1500 ml per day. Do you even believe that you get around 1.5 liter of saliva per day? Okay, salivary amylase secreted by the parotid. Okay, remember amylase by parotid. Mucus is by mandibular. M is for M. Okay, so mucus is by mandibular only. And these are okay. Now this is also important. The site of absorption of some ion. Every time I tell you, every time there has been a question. You know, in physiology, some questions are so many times repeated. You must be knowing it right now. So site of iron absorption, remember like this: duodenum, ileum, jejunum, colon. Like this, you can remember. This you can put aside. This last point you can put aside. It may confuse you. So duodenum, ileum, jejunum, colon. Site of iron absorption is duodenum. B12 is ileum. Calcium is jejunum. And maximum potassium secretion is colon. Achha, some may say that it is salivary gland. Some may say it is pancreatic juice. But the correct answer, which is correctly given in QRS, is colon. Okay, potassium maximum secreted in the colon. Right. Then there are some cells. You know, this is the gastric gland. This is the gastric gland. In that, how many types of cells? So one is the surface mucus cell. Definitely, they will secrete mucin. Then mucus neck cell. These are the mucus neck cell. This is the neck. Okay, this is the neck of a gland. They are secreting mucin in acidic fluid. Then these are important. These three are really very important. Again, I am telling you this table. I will show you this table. Yeah, this table. One question for sure. You just take my word. One question for sure. Okay. So let's see. First of all, parietal cell. I will just go through this table only. It has got everything. Okay. Hope you can see this table. Okay. Right. If not, I will just make it like this. Okay. I think so. It's done now. So first of all, gastrin. Gastrin secreted from G cells at the antrum of stomach. Okay, and what is the target? It is the parietal cell in the body. Gastrin will activate the parietal cell in the body, and then that will ultimately lead to H plus secretion. I am telling you, you don't do anything in GIT, just study this topic. One question is for sure. Okay, right. Then number 2, that is gastrin releasing peptide. Okay, that is secreted by vagal nerve. Actually, there is a diagram, you know, that is neuroendocrine or hormonal control of small intestine, or even GIT. So that diagram is really very important. If you find in your physio books or if you find in your QRS, it is must. Okay, that is hormonal control of your GIT. Right. So let's move further. With that, motilin, I'm not interested. I'm interested in peptide YY. Okay, this is secreted in ileum and colon. Where does it act? It acts on the stomach and it causes decreased vagal mediated acid secretion. So peptide YY is kind of decreasing the acid secretion. Okay, so those who are increasing the acid secretion, those who are decreasing the acid, that is also very important. All right. Then move forward. Secretin by S cells. S cells. These are present in pancreas. Okay, they are acting in pancreas. Sorry, they are not present. They are acting on pancreas and doing what? Increase bicarb and fluid secretion by pancreatic duct. Okay, so now I am saying something. First we saw gastrin releasing peptide and all. Now I am telling those gastrin and all were increasing the H plus secretion, right? Now what I am saying is those which are decreasing the H plus acidity, they are making it more basic. Okay, so examples are peptide YY and secretin. Peptide YY acting on stomach and secretin acting on pancreas. Both will be ultimately cause what? Decrease in acid. One will by vagal mechanism and one will be by increase HCO3 minus. All right. Then somatostatin. Somatostatin secreted by D cells of duodenum and delta cell of pancreas. This has been a question. Okay. In that option, they had given S cell. So please remember S is for S, something remember like that. That will not help over here. Okay. Now somatostatin, where does it act? It acts everywhere. It acts on stomach. It causes decreased gastric release. That will lead to decreased H plus, isn't it? Because gastrin was the main to increase the H plus. Then it will act on intestine and it will cause what? Increase smooth muscle contraction. Okay. And that will lead to further gastric emptying. Then it will act on pancreas and decrease the endocrine exocrine secretion. And in the liver, it decreases the bile fluid. Okay. Substance P, we remember it is for pain. Remember substance P, here it has been written as a neurotransmitter. It is also important for pain. Okay. VIP, that is basically secreted in ENS neurons. And basically, you just remember one thing about VIP, that is increasing secretion by pancreas. That is more than enough. Okay, that is more than enough for you guys. Okay, and finally, one I will, yeah, I forgot this one, cholecystokinin. This is very important. It is secreted by eye cells in duodenum and jejunum, acting on pancreas and contraction. See, this is really important. One thing can increase the contraction of gallbladder, and one more thing can increase the secretion of gallbladder. So here what I am telling about is increasing the contraction of gallbladder. Getting my point? And the answer is cholecystokinin. So whenever they say, they put like this in option, all of the following are actions of CCK except increase secretion, increase formation of bile from the gallbladder. No, they are not making the increase in the formation. They are just causing increase in the contraction. So ultimately there will be more secretion. Understanding? For secretion to be there, there are two mechanisms required. One, that the gland should contract, and one, that that gland should form. Okay, so here our cholecystokinin is not acting on the formation, it is acting on the contraction. So please remember, C is for C, something like that, contraction, gallbladder, however you remember, but this is how you have to remember, right?